Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to remind ourselves of the importance of giving for the sake of Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. In case you have forgotten, today we are going to be reading about it and reminding ourselves. So here goes. True generosity. Allah's Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, "Spend, O Bilal, and do not fear from the owner of the throne to be given little." Mamun said to Muhammad bin Ibad al-Mahalabi, "You spend extravagantly." He answered, "To abstain from being generous is tantamount to having bad thoughts about the one who is worshipped." Allah the Exalted says, "And whatsoever you spend of anything in Allah's cause, He will replace it, and He is the best of providers." Quran 34, verse 39. Permit me to Subhanallahi walhamdulillahi wala ilaha illallah Allahu Akbar. Anything you spend for Allah, Allah will replace it. He said, abstain from being generous. To abstain from being generous is tantamount to having bad thoughts about the one who is worshipped. Yes. Are you saying that because sometimes you feel like, oh God, this more money, and this person is asking me for money, or these people are saying, I don't have myself, so how can I give you? I just have one small 10K. I'll not remove 5K and give you. Say, money don't finish now. Say, whoa, how do you see your Lord? Do you understand? Have you remember how we read once upon a time about how it is very important how you see your Lord matters. If you see Allah Subhanahu wa Taala as your Lord that gives you every time you ask Him, rest assured you always have. I love it. So, guys, don't forget to always give. Don't feel like your money go finish. Don't worry, your money no go finish. And the words of Allah is true. Do you understand? This is Quran 34, verse 39. Allah stated by Himself in the Quran that, "And whatsoever you spend of anything in Allah's cause, He will replace it, and He is the best of providers." So mean no fear. Allah is there. So let's end today's video with one short story like that. A man of great wealth and status built for himself a house, adjacent to which was a small and shabby house, not of much worth, which was owned by an old woman. Her rich neighbor needed her house in order to embark on an expansion project that he had in mind, and so he offered her an exorbitant amount of money in order to purchase her house. But she refused to sell it. It was said to her that the judge would freeze her assets because of her foolish persistence in not taking a large amount of wealth, especially considering the fact that her house was worth very little in the first place. She said, "And why does the judge not freeze the assets of the one who wants to spend and waste such a large amount of money for a house of so little wealth?" She refused to sell her house, and she was able to silence everyone by the strength of her arguments. You want to bully the poor old woman, and she refused to be bullied because you are saying that I'm being stubborn and that you freeze my assets. Why don't you go and freeze the one that is claiming that he has, and he has so much that he's even being extravagant with it? Like he's wasting money on buying a small, innocent, useless house. You want to spend this amount of money on it? Please go ahead and freeze that money. That person's wealth, not my own wealth. Right? And so nobody could argue with her again. Brilliant. Thank you guys for listening. I remain Hawa Ali. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like. Do not forget to share. And I would like to know you too. So please, can you leave a comment? What have you learned from today's video? Have a blessed day. Bye.